Today I will discuss the 24 legal steps for DUI manslaughter cases. Now if you add the grand jury, it is at 25 steps, but not all states have grand jury for DUI manslaughter. Now this is very frustrating and confusing. However, it is even more so if you do not know it. Because our rights are out there, but they're not always given to us, like in my case. I also thought that the justice system was there to be for the victims. Another mistake. The criminal has all the rights. I've said this so many times, and it's so true. It's given money to pay for the DRAM devices or the IIDs and his attorneys, which I've discussed in other videos in detail. We are left with all our bills, shock, anger, everything alone. For 11 long and frustrating months, I lived under the illusion that the man responsible for my son's death was behind bars. Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be? He was so drunk that he could not take the breathalyzer test. He was seatbelted in the driver's seat, and my son was asleep in a rest area. Why wouldn't he be? Now the legal process, boy, that's another story. For convicting someone of DUI manslaughter involves several steps, which can vary by jurisdiction. But let's talk about the 24 steps. Now, if you add a grand jury again, it's 25. Now, the first thing they do is, of course, at the crash site, the investigation. Now, this included 48 investigators in my son's case, to include latent fingerprint examiners, DNA experts, crash experts, and many more. And you sit there and you wonder why this all had to be done when it was so obvious that he did it. If there is probable cause to believe the individual was driving under the influence and caused a fatal accident, the suspect may be arrested. Now, it's obvious that all this happened. As a victim, I have chosen to take this horrific time in my life to honor my son, as I know that would be what he wanted me to do. There are days I cannot think straight, cry, get angry, and sit and rock back and forth on my chair. It's one of those days. Honestly, sometimes I want to go to sleep and not wake up. Then I hear my son say, "I love you, Mom. There's work for you to do." Please share your stories and help other victims going through this worst time in their lives. Together we can help others navigate the legal system and get justice for our loved ones.